up, family? Nick Wright Bodybuilding. Subscribe now. The most number one commonly asked question I get is how to get sponsored, how to achieve sponsorship, how to become a sponsored athlete. In fact, I even get an insult sometimes, like, how is this kid sponsored? I look 10 times better than him. Why am I not sponsored? I know X amount of people who deserve to be sponsored more than him. Why? It comes in insults, comes in questions, but it's a common topic. Everybody wants to be sponsored. So I'm going to break down really fast for you guys the simplest way to get sponsored, or at least the simplest mind state to have when you're looking for sponsors. And I'm going to be honest, straightforward, and blunt. So if you get offended, you're in the wrong industry anyway, because quite honestly, this industry is a disgusting one. But I love you guys and I love the positivity we keep on this channel, so I try to stay focused on that. But there's a reason so many people who have been in this industry forever are looking to get out of it when it comes time to retire. So first thing first, you need to get rid of competition track record. Get that out of your mind. No company cares about what shows you've won. If you have a lot to offer, yes, winning shows, track records can help. Like, they can be a nice little plus and bump your reputation, put a little smile on the company's face. But they're never ever going to be the bread and butter, and they're not going to make a difference when a company's trying to hire you. All a company cares about is what you can do for them. How can you make them more money, or at least bring them a whole lot more attention? And obviously, attention always leads to money anyway. So when you email a company asking for sponsorship, you need to look at it literally like you're applying for a job. This company is literally going to hire you almost like they're hiring you to make them money, or at least using you as an advertising route. So you have to be prepared to present to them how you're going to bring them in revenue. When I contact the company, I've done 7 shows now. I've done international shows. I've won natural shows, regional, the most international shows, everything. I still don't even mention that. I'll mention that I've been competing. I've mentioned that I've been doing it for X amount of years. I've done this many shows, and I'll leave it at that. The rest of the time I'm talking to them, I'm going over how many views I have on the channel, how many subscribers I have, how interactive my fan page is, the clothing line. Depending on the company, you don't want to throw in names of other companies you're working with all the time, because it can step on that company's toes or be a bad look for you. You don't look like a whore. But depending on the company, I'll sometimes mention what other companies I'm affiliated with, like Converse. They're a huge company. So if a company sees that Converse is supporting me, they're going to all of a sudden take me seriously, and they're going to notice that, and they'll be like, okay, this guy has a good thing going on. If Converse is on board, then it must be something good. Again, if I'm applying to like a different supplement company that I like for sponsorship, I'm not necessarily going to mention the fact that I've been working with Cellucor or RTN, because that's competition, but I'm not going to hide it either. Point is, I'm going to bring up numbers, I'm going to bring up what I have to offer them, and I'm going to try to blow their minds with impressing them on, oh my gosh, this kid can make me a lot of money, or this kid can bring me a lot of attention. That's what you need to do. Forget track records, forget contest records at all. Also, to be completely honest with you guys, the companies want you to know their stuff, and obviously they want you to stand by it and like it so you can promote it better. But they don't really care about all the fruity fairy tale stuff. I've seen emails like, I truly love your company, I've used this supplement and that supplement and gained this much weight with it and gained that much weight with it and blah, blah, blah. They don't care about that. You sound like you're a happy customer giving a great review. You got to sound in charge. You got to sound confident, like, I'm here to do you a favor. Love your products. I can stand by them. They're a great combo. I'd love to help promote them on this channel. This many people, blah, blah, blah. That's just my example. That's what I would do. So that's the bottom line. That is the thing you need to remember when applying to a company for sponsorship. How can you help them out? How can you make them more famous? And how can you make them more money? And that doesn't mean you have to sell out either. Make sure it's a company you love. I've only worked with companies I loved. I've turned down actually really lucrative deals that I could have been making a lot of money from, just because the companies were kind of crappy and you guys would not take me seriously at all if I were to promote them. I won't give names, but I've done that. So don't sell out. Make sure you stay true to yourself. Remember, quick dollars aren't long-lasting dollars. So make sure it's something that you can stand with for a long time. It's going to lead to better opportunities in the future for you. Longevity is key. Don't be a whore. Don't copy and paste the same email to a million different companies. They'll catch on. You might mess up. You might put the wrong company's name in there. And don't jump from one company to another company, or jump with a million of the same companies. Only promote what you like, what you stand by, what you would actually use, and you're golden. That way you have the reputation of being real. People can actually trust you, which is something I'm big on. I believe in that. And you can stay true to the actual company with a clean, solid rep. Nobody likes a whore. So that's it, guys. Come prepared to bring them service. They're not catering to you. You're catering to them. What can you bring them? And be a virgin. Be a Virgo. Subscribe now.
Some baby weight curls for bodybuilders. Like Nick Wright. Nick Wright.
Check it out. The best tingling in the entire world. It is Friday morning, June 28th, and we're getting ready to head into Hartford, Connecticut and meet up with Mark Lobliner. Let's turn this down. I'm bumping a little bit of The Weeknd. EXO, absolute favorite artist in the world. If you want an EXO game, check it out. Get the trilogy. But best pre-workout in the world. I'm telling you, listening to The Birds Part 1 by The Weeknd, listening to the lyrics of it, my current girl and I both tried keeping that Birds mind state on each other when we first met, and it didn't work, and we ended up getting a relationship and all that. But I'm saying The Weeknd's the best in the world. You can like zone out to that, driving the highway, get nasty, do drugs. Not that I do drugs, but I'm just saying, those are your options. Everyone's different. I don't do them doesn't mean you don't do them. Anyway, back to business. N0 Extreme, the best pre-workout in the entire world. Everyone asks me what my favorite pre-workout is, and I'm saying this as my personal